Aries, this is your weekly tarot with Sky Sparrow. There is a lot coming through here. It feels like it to be a very spiritual message. I had a download that came through I'm going to share with you as well. I have a few oracle cards. Then we're going to dive into the tarot, look at your surrounding energies, what's coming towards you, your best guidance forward. Let me share the downloaded vision message that came through, which is that there is a shifting or almost like a disruption of homeostasis in order for you to emerge. Okay. Now, when I went into this vision, I was very much sensing like, this is like up to now through your entire life. Like there's something being cleared here for the true essence of you to emerge. And then how absolutely interwoven are these oracle cards, the ancestor of knowing, the shaman's oracle cards that I intuit from some more abstract imaging. Now there's something coming through about your third eye being activated as well. This is, again, there's a part of you that's laid dormant is what I'm literally hearing, that is being prepared now to emerge. And again, it's like this, it's a part of you that's you've not experienced yet in this lifetime. And I do feel that there are ties to your ancestry. Now just wait for it. I'm actually going to jump. Let's not wait for it. Let's jump to the last card, which was breaking the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Whoa. Because that's exactly what I was sensing here, is that whatever you are going through, any challenges that you're moving through, the energies you're transmuting, the healing or shadow work you might be doing or have done, it's healing this ancestral karma. You are breaking the chains, but more than that, it's really about your life force energy now emerging in a new and powerful way. Now, in the center, we have volcano, volatility, not to be scared. It's just that this disruption of homeostasis, as I said, whether that is on, an energetic level, an emotional level, or very much in the 3D reality, however, it shows up for you, there is a sense of, there has to be I did use the word disruption, right? The volcano essence here. Now, what's really amazing to me, I've had this deck for years. It's my favorite deck, Earth Magic Oracle cards. I've never noticed until you're reading Aries that there are two faces in the smoke up here. What is coming through as a message for you is there is this, I did say third eye activation, but there is this connection that is happening like never before for you between your sense of felt self and your higher self. And this, disruption or any kinds of challenges or, this is obviously volcano card, anything that's erupting in your life on any level, it is actually being used for an awakening and for your emergence. Yes, it's so profound, honestly. So I can't wait to get into the tarot, which is what we're going to do right now. And often these messages weave right in with the tarot. So thank you, Spirit. Looking at surrounding Aries, there it is already. 2 cards flying out, 3 cards. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see what's coming through here. Well, there's no surprise that I'm seeing the Hierophant card, and I also wouldn't be totally surprised if we saw the Tower card come up in this reading with that volcano. Never anything to worry about Tower. It's the universe's hand coming in. But here we have the Hierophant. This is all about spiritual evolution, evolving upwards on our path. To me, it's like a spiritual graduation. Okay. Let's just see what else we have before we get deep in. I'll be clarifying this. So it looks like there's a lot you may be juggling in your earthly realm. 3 Pentacles card coming out here, telling me that you're very much focused right now on, and a lot in the mind as well, on considering your day-to-day activities, whether that's work or anything otherwise that you're involved with in your life. But there's a lot here about your money, finances, or material realm or work, okay? So there is the King of Wands at the base, which is a visionary. So this is telling me that the Aries that are watching, many of you have a plan for the future, have something you would like to see come to life for the future. You have a vision that you're working towards. And I feel like those resonating, that there is a lot of work and time and effort that you have put in to, you know, your work and to building up, you know, your material world, let's say, to wherever you are in life right now. However, you know, this, I just watched this, look at this, like, this totally speaks to graduation when he's looking upon all the effort he's put in here in his material world. But something has come up, I want to say come up void, come up, you know, not fully fulfilling. And he's shifted. It's just that the person you were, let's say, you know, 5-10 years ago, who started building, you know, whenever it was for you, a long time ago, start building things up for yourself in your life. You're not that same person you are today. And that's the shift that's that's happening. That is this emergence of yourself that's happening. You're going through a complete upgrade. And so it's leaving you in, you know, this kind of consideration of like, okay, do I shift where my focus is? Now, as I'm about to pick up this deck that I have prepared, my clarifier deck, look what's on the bottom. 2 of Pentacles, which is the one we had coming out here. So that's super interesting to me. And this is just speaking of, you know, for some, not all, can be a choice point in direction, but it ultimately is talking about juggling a lot of energies, maybe the need to reprioritize things. You're trying to decipher where to put your energy next. And that goes right along with our 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, it looks like could be a lot going on for you right now, Aries, is in essence. So, wow. Okay, so I'm just clarifying this here. It is speaking to a choice point. We have the Lover's card coming out here over the High Priestess. Wow. And then leaving the Star on the bottom. Very spiritual. Once again, all of these major arcana coming out. Oh my goodness. Actually, yeah. All 4 major arcana are like extremely spiritual cards, okay? So you might be just totally resonating and feeling that, Aries. You're like, yep, I know something big's happening below the surface in my life. And for me, this reading's for you most definitely. So the High Priestess here over this, you know, choice point, this new alignment of self has you very much, oh my gosh, I talked about it in the channel, there's something to do with your third eye being activated, which is all about the High Priestess. She is using strictly intuition to make decisions, to feel her way forward, she understands without words, without, you know, seeing beyond the veil, basically seeing beyond the material world. She knows, like she knows, you know, intuitively. Again, third eye activation happening in this new alignment of self. So the message here is to really trust that and move forward in that alignment. And it's really like we're in a time where we're creating out of our own energy. The vibrations that we are broadcasting day to day through our feelings, through our thoughts, is actually making manifest our world, our reality, right? And we can, on that same token, manifest forward through that. So yes, in a shift, in a spiritual upgrade, what more spirit? Wow, what a profound reading. I'm not kidding. So, okay. Wow, lots coming out here for you. Another 3. That's not common, I should, honestly, in my readings, like having 3 and then 3 again. So lots coming out. Another card of deep introspection, soul searching with the Hermit card here and the Strength coming together here. It's like, you know yourself on a different level now, and you're not willing to engage. It's funny, these words are coming out almost before I can even conceptualize them, but what I'm hearing is that you're not willing to engage with certain people or things or situations that you may have in the past, that you're actually choosing, what is true for you and moving with what feels good for you. You're not willing to engage any longer in chaos and drama, and it's, you know, left you here a little, you know, most definitely I'm seeing with the wounded warrior is tired, fatigued, you know, maybe feeling drained of energy. However, Spirit is speaking of a Page of Cups, which is an offer, a communication, something that's going to be really speak to your heart, that comes really out of the blue. It's something you are absolutely not expecting, Aries. So I would like to know more about that Page of Cups, because like you're tired and you're in transition. You're like, what more can I handle? It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. You're on a great path. It's just you're like, you know, I need some time, quiet time for me, you know, is what I'm feeling, to like integrate, reprocess, you know, and perhaps do I shift my direction? So what is this Page of Cups? That's what I want to know. What is this Page of Cups, Spirit, for Aries? What do you want to share with them? Very interesting indeed. As I take these out, we are having a repeat card of the Hierophant. So drawing our attention to that, Spirit wants to first, before I even begin with this, to share that everything happening for you is for your highest and best. It is for a purpose. It is for your spiritual evolution and path, which is exactly what we were saying with the channeled messages coming through. Now, with this unexpected communication, so Spirit's saying it is something that is a blessing that's breaking through. I've just had this, it's going back to the initial channeled vision I have of like having to, it's a process of breaking through kind of like old residue. So that's something, like I said, disruption of homeostasis. It takes time to make its way through into the material realm. But there is this beautiful, beautiful overflowing blessing of potential that is associated with this new offer or communication coming into your life. Now, what's interesting is this, the Devil card has come over top of it. Okay, so Spirit wants to talk about the energy either and or within and around you. So this is going to land differently for everyone, but Spirit wants to speak to attachment. And of course, we saw you are moving away from more complicated times and you're moving towards your peace, what is meant for you. You're moving through in the flow of life, and that's what Spirit wants. So Spirit wants to talk about any of the resistant energies to that flow. Now, the Devil card, this again, this is something that will pop out for you, whatever resonates. Now, this can be, you know, a codependent toxic relationship. It could be addictions, not even you holding the addiction. It could be addiction of someone around you that you're associated with that makes you feel like tied to this energy. But it can also just be feeling bound in your own thoughts. I often speak of the Devil card in this way because it's very prevalent, right? What we do with our own minds and the space that we live in day to day within our own thoughts is often extremely binding for people and can be. So Spirit wants to just highlight whatever this card of holding you back, something, an energy that has you, keeping you small, keeping you from evolving. By this point, I'm positive that everybody listening is most likely something has stood out for them like, yep, I know what that is. So Spirit's addressing that because there's this breakthrough energy that's trying to happen here for you. There's something beautiful that's coming in. So with that, Spirit, with that said, what is their best guidance? What is it that you would most want to share with Aries to assist them on this beautiful spiritual path they're on? Wow, dropping the burdens. And isn't that funny? As I laid this card down, I clairsentiently felt like, you know, God, to exhale. It was like dropping the burdens. Easier said than done. I'm not a person that's like, that just, you know, counsels people saying like, drop that, you know, stuff, or just let it go. I understand that it's an emotional process, a mental process, it's an energetic, spiritual process, you know, but you're moving through this energy of closing out a burdensome cycle. And perhaps you've taken on other energies or other responsibilities that weren't necessarily yours, that Spirit's saying like, it's safe to let it go. It's safe to free up some space for yourself. And what's really cool is we have a repeat card here at the base. I'll just do this, of the Lovers. The Lovers card is all about that alignment within self. We were speaking to it earlier as a potential choice point for some. So for me, this is like, it's really going to become clear where you're going when you are in this alignment with self, and you are going to have the clarity of the direction to take. When you are rooting yourself in your heart's energy, bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. Now, I did just want to point out with this 10 of Wands, he cannot see where he's going because of all the burdens he's holding, okay? He doesn't realize how very close he is to his destination. Right over here on the card is the home that he is headed towards, his castle. He thinks, he has no idea. He just feels like it's been forever and ever and a day, and it's never ending, like burdens and agony and trials. And when is this going to end? This is how the energy he's in. Doesn't realize that, you know, if he were to drop some of these weights or burdens in his life, that he would actually be able to see how close he actually is. You know, think of it like a finish line. Again, this whole reading has that breakthrough energy. So Spirit's encouraging that however you feel, you can gain a greater sense of rooting into yourself, feeling into your divine essence, balancing your energies within. Oh my goodness, like, you know, yoga and Tai Chi, these kinds of things are fabulous for that. Meditation, breath work. But, you know, simply just taking time out and going for a walk in nature, whatever it is for you to gain that rootedness and alignment within yourself is going to assist you in knowing as well what I can let go of. Yeah, because you are, right from the beginning of the reading, you are assessing right here with these cards of what do I drop? What can I let go of? That is going to take me onto this new path. You're, you know, assessing where you've been, what you've put your energy towards, and now where you're shifting forward to. So anything else on that note, Spirit? Anything else here? Yeah, Death card, transformation. Oh my gosh. Was it these two cards before? It was like a week or two ago in a reading where, and I'm hearing it again. The phrase I'm hearing is like, well, whether you like it or not, it's coming. Like, change is coming, okay? Now, I'm a Taurus sun, so change can be difficult for me. You're Aries, okay? So maybe you're a little more flexible than me. I don't know. But I am hearing that this is absolutely, this transformation, this transition you're in is absolute fated energy. It's coming in fast. As you're moving with that intuition, there's a resonant message coming through on what we had earlier. Using that intuition, you're going to be able to navigate very easily. I feel like you're in a flow, that it's you're very much, you're in the flow. It's only if we put up resistances. That's kind of the essence of this reading. And it's like Spirit's like, just be guided by that knowing, that inner knowing, that trust that you know you're being guided the right way, even though I'm sure for those resonating, it feels uncomfortable or has felt uncomfortable with this, you know, disruption of homeostasis message, this volcano message. You know, a death process is uncomfortable, but it's also synonymous with rebirth. There's something beautiful being born in your life. I just feel like you may not see it yet. I do see it here. And as I'm concluding the reading, bottom of the deck is the Victory card. Okay, you're being led to your highest and best. You do have people around you celebrating you, and you're going to feel so much lighter, brighter, better when, you know, you are able to figure out what are those things that I can drop in my life. You know, we're closing out the reading, having talked right now about the 10 of Wands, and here this card, he's holding a one single wand, you know, riding victoriously on a horse with other people supporting. And you know what's coming through? I've never gathered this in a reading before. All the other people are holding the other wands. He's holding one. And I was talking about that, taking on maybe more than you need to. Maybe there's a delegation. Maybe there's, you know, others who can take other things on in your life. At any rate, people are pulling their weight here. You are feeling much lighter. You're in this transition, but stay in alignment with yourself. And yeah, this beautiful blessing is emerging. You, a new version of you, is emerging. I'm very excited for you, Aries. I have loved this reading. Thank you for sharing your energy with me in this way. Love doing these readings for you every week, and we'll see you on the next video.